Hello, my name is Second, and we are playing All the Mods 9. And last time we built a new house and moved into it and made this refined storage system to help us out. This time, we're gonna work on making this house a little homier and starting on Minecolonies. So we're gonna want a builder's tool if we can find one in here. Alright, here we go. Build tool is what we were looking for. Now we have a town hall. We stole one. And this will attract some colonists. Mine Colonies is fun and it's powerful, but it takes up a lot of space. We got that build tool? We got that build tool. So we're gonna come out here. I've got these diorite blocks. There's gonna be like a hedge there or something. Kind of define where my house is gonna be. And we're gonna definitely use the build tool. Okay, so this has been updated. Look at this. Infrastructure, fields, mine shafts. Agriculture. Switch pack. Okay, desert oasis. Oh, okay, this is all new and different. Okay, cool, cool. Let's see. Alright, we're actually gonna go with birch. So use the arrow buttons on the right to move the preview around, or use the configured keys. Let's see. Oh, craftsmanship has all these things. Decorations, educations, fundamentals. The town hall. We can press escape and move around. And you can see these little guides, right? That's telling you where the building's gonna be. So what we're gonna do first is we're gonna take it, and how do we rotate it, I wonder? Alright, I just canceled it. We're gonna try it again, maybe facing this way. Let's use the build tool. Where'd fundamentals go? Fundamentals, town hall. Level 5, we can see it, but level 1... Oh, here it is. I couldn't see this stuff. Okay. So let's probably move it that way some. We want these little guides to be past our fence there. Okay, cool. Now, do I have any blocks? What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna mark the corners. I think all this area that's highlighted is the area that it will control, maybe? Anyway, you need a lot of room for this stuff. Alright, it's marked out. We're gonna go ahead and build it. And by build it, I mean press the checkbox, and we will eventually attract up to 4 colonists. Now there's some more structures that we're gonna need. I'm gonna want to make this place as self-sufficient as possible, as quickly as possible. We can make 4 residences. And we're going to. We're gonna make ourselves a builder's hut. And what else do we have? We're gonna need a warehouse. So let's make a chest. There we go. We're also gonna need a courier's hut, if we can find it. Oh, I think it's alphabetical. Or maybe it isn't. Maybe it isn't. Courier's hut. We'll just need some iron boots. I think this will get us 2. We really only need the 1 to start with. We're also going to want a fisher and a restaurant. Because we're going to want somebody to build, we're going to want somebody to catch food, we're going to want somebody to prepare the food, and we're going to want somebody to run the food around. And that's your, at least as far as I'm concerned, that's your basic. It'll keep everybody busy. I'm just going to look up restaurant. I'm not finding it. Here it is. Wonderful. This is probably going to be the middle of town right here. We're gonna... I forget how big all this is. I got a lot of flat land here, but it's not enough flat land, folks. It's not enough flat land at all. It'll get us started. But we're going to put the warehouse down, right? And we're... Okay. I think we need to start it first. Let's run over here. Town Hall. Create new colony. Okay. Oh, that'll help. Very nice. Let's go ahead and try to place the warehouse. This is the big storage thingy. I don't even see it. Where'd it go? Try that again. We're going to use the build tool. The first, okay, it'll only let us make a builder's hut first. Alright, alright. So, we're going to put, the builders have a, I feel like they have a limited range. So we're going to put a builder's hut. Oh, we're going to be tearing all this down. We're going to, like, put the builder's hut so the corner is, like, right up there. Let's see how we can do. We're going to use the build tool. Use the arrow keys. Okay, okay. Okay. Oh, that's right. We gotta select it. Pretty different. A builder's hut. Okay, use the arrow keys, sure. Level 1. Can we see it yet, for crying out loud? I don't even know where it is. It placed? Is this it? Oh, it's way back here. Okay. This is where the tool still was. Can we make sure to check out all the buildings pages? Alright. Can I just break this thing? Come on. Very slowly, it looks like. Now, you guys are going to get very unhappy very quickly without homes. But don't worry about it. They'll be fine.
Work.
Okay, so it's I think it's way back there. Oh, it didn't work. We're going to use the build tool. We're going to select Builder's Hut. And now we can actually see it. That's nice. So there the corners are. We're going to move it. Can I get the pointer on this thing? We're going to move it up. Now those funny looking blocks are ground level. And we're going to want this to be ground level with this up here because we're going to want all this flattened. Okay. I think that's fine, or should this go up one more? Okay, probably shouldn't go up one more. That ought to do the trick. We're gonna mark it. Alright, there we go. Ding! And now we gotta go over here to the inventory. Oh. And we're gonna select what we understand. We're gonna, okay, so we have the builder. So let's, we're just gonna build the building. We're gonna need to give our builder all of this stuff. Fortunately, it's not that bad. There she is, Oakley. So what we can do is come in here, right, and go to the required resources. We'll see everything that we need. And we can press these little arrows to put the stuff right into this thing's inventory. And she'll grab it. It looks like she doesn't need shears to remove the grass, so that's... I would call that she needs shears. Okay, okay, okay. Now mostly, since she's very low level, she'll just be able to use wooden tools. Well, let's see, she should grab them in a second there. She'll recognize it. Go on. There she goes. There she goes. Very good. I didn't even notice we can see what I think is the border of the colony on the mini-map. Now, one thing that will help us out greatly is the clipboard. Decoration controller. Interesting. I don't know anything about it. It's pretty easy to make. This... oh, we have to use it on the town hall. Now that she's doing that, I wonder if we can go ahead and just... okay, so we're picking out of what's in our inventory. I don't think we even need to be right-clicking on the... I don't know what I'm trying to say. Let's go ahead and move this forward. Alright. Right about there. Looks good, and we can move it this way just a little bit. And you want this stuff to be as pretty tight. Maybe not as tight as possible, but certainly you want your colony to be as compact as possible, because they start to complain if they have to go too far from like their house to their job and so on. Okay, here's the warehouse. There's a whole little sub-menu where you get to the warehouse and courier hut placement. I'll place the rest of these. Yeah, it's here in the craftsmanship menu. You go into storage, and you can find how to place the courier's hut and the other one, the warehouse. Oh, and hostile mobs will go after those guys, so you still want to sleep through the night or get a bunch of mega torches down, what have you. Now, the one that I'm going to do a little differently is the Fisher hut. We're going to put this down here at water level. And let's get the build tool. What would this be? Agriculture? Husbandry? Fisher's hut. Okay, okay. So let's see what we're looking at here. This would extend out. Looks like a good ways. Let's move it this way a little bit. Maybe even a little more. Well, I don't want to go too far back because we're already, like, we're going to have to dig up this over here. So this will be fine. Now when they need something, you can see the little red flashing thing over the clipboard. You can also right-click on them, and they'll tell you. So plenty of ways to find out whatever it is that they might need. Well, we need to, like, upgrade our power scene immediately. This is behaving quite strangely. I had to disconnect it. I'm going to reconnect it. So we're going to move away from the RF tools. And if I break it here, will it be okay? Well, we're not generating enough power to like run anything. No. I think it might be this thing. I think this thing might just take like a bonkers amount of power. Let's see. Is it filling back up? No, it really isn't, is it? Okay, no, it's the refined storage system itself that's using more power than this thing can put out. So we'll just build up a little bit here and we'll act fast. We're going to make some furnators from the Bast-Ra mod. We will want to automate this at some point very, very soon. But for now, we're just going to have to kind of boogie here. We will need capacitors, little ones. There we go. And we're going to upgrade to the basic. Couple more capacitors. More dielectric casing. There we go. So let's, we're just going to put this thing right over here. And now we shouldn't be having those kinds of power problems. So just like we made the furnator, or the power cell, the hardened version with energized steel, we're going to make a couple of furnators. At least one, I would say, of the hardened variety. Okay, we got to teach it more dielectric rods. And she's trucking along. The place is getting built. Now, I went back to the farmhouse and I got our seed reprocessor. This can also run off of just regular forge energy. And we're gonna put our iron crafter atop it. And we're gonna teach it how to make energized steel essence from the seeds. And then we'd use this to make the energized steel. Now these guys are going to need a lot of birch. Probably more. We'll just do this by hand. I don't think we're going to make too many. Probably more birch than our Whirly Sprig's going to get us, at least very quickly. She does a great job, but she's been significantly nerfed. We got these sweet hopper botany pots, right? We're going to need to make some brick. I just went ahead and made a recipe for it. We're going to need recipes for all of the components, I'm sure. So this thing, we're going to need a chest. Some kind of inventory. I think a chest would probably be the best. This thing is... Hello. This thing is great. We're just going to plop it down right here. We're going to put it on top.
Work.
Get a little bit of dirt. There we go. And we're going to take a birch sapling. And we just right click it right in there. And it'll grow. And because it's a hopper botany pot, when it's finished growing, it'll harvest and put its leavings down here in the chest. Now, you don't want to use a whole lot of these on a server. At least you didn't used to. I guess they can, or at least could used to be, kind of laggy. But we could do a couple down here for sure. Yeah, we already got a little bit. Very good. There's the builder's hut. Now, next thing we're going to do is the residences. And we're going to start right with this one and hope that, what's her name? Oakley. Hope that Oakley moves in. Awesome. Now, something we can make to use with our builders is this thing called a resource scroll. We'll need to take it out to her. I think we shift click. Okay. And now we could look at this and see what resources our builder needs for their current project. It's a little more specific than the clipboard. The clipboard will only show you the urgent stuff.
I can help you with that.
Still waiting for a resource scroll. Should I just give it to you? Here. What do you think of that? Oakley?
What is it?
Alright.
What is it?
Now they won't stay this basic. Alright, I was able to assign Oakley to this one manually. It's too far away from her hut for her to just pick up and build. This is Residence 4. Now next up, we're doing the restaurant, and we're doing the fisher's hut over here. Okay, all 4 residences built. Wonderful. Fishing hut's done. This guy's taking up the job. We do have to give him a fishing rod. Okay, and he is picking up some of the cod, at least. He's not throwing all of it on the ground. Just throw this in here for now. Now, it seemed like Oakley was digging down a little too far, so just to make sure, I messed around with this, and it looked like I had it set down 1. So, we'll see what it looks like when it's built. Now, this place is done. Looks like Devin's gonna be our cook. What we want to do, we want to go into the GUI here and pick charcoal as fuel. You turn it on, and then you just escape out of there. We can get into the inventory, we can give it a little charcoal. Now, next thing we're going to do is we're going to teach it a recipe. And we're going to teach it cooked cod. And we should see it in here in the recipes. Where is it? Build options, request pickup, main, smelting recipes. Yeah, so raw cod to cooked cod. Do I have a bed? I gotta get out of here, it's time to go to sleep. Now we got cod and salmon over here in the fisher's hut. Now we're gonna teach it salmon as well.
I'm going to
And
do my
as
best
you,
for you.
As you increase the level of the building, you'll be able to teach it more and more recipes. For now, next time somebody's hungry, they should come over here, and Devin should cook them up some fish. Now she's building us the warehouse now, and we're gonna need to build some racks. She's gonna need half a stack of them. Racks are often used sort of in place of chests, and once you upgrade the warehouse all the way, you can upgrade the racks. And here somewhere. See if I can find them. Aha! Here we go. Okay, so we're gonna need a bunch of planks. And they're all going right into the tank. There we go. Alright, let's make ourselves a whole bunch of racks. Looks like the warehouse is right where that nether portal used to be. Now the warehouse here, which is finished, apparently, is not like a, how do I say it? It's not a job block in itself. You need a courier's hut, and you can have multiple couriers getting stuff from the warehouse. It's a courier's hut we're working on now. Courier's hut, almost done. That'll be our last colonist employed. Awesome. All your original settlers are employed. That's sweet. Alright, looks like Samara is our courier. She's running some fish. She's probably going to take it either to the warehouse or the restaurant. Alright, she's going to take it over here. Very cool. It'll be in one of these crates. Yeah, very cool. Now I think, and I'm not convinced about this, I think...
Work.
Yeah. I think what we do... Minimum stock. We're gonna add cod, and we're gonna add salmon. And like I said, I don't strictly speaking know that this is necessary. But I feel like when I do this, our courier will come and take the fish here and take it over to the cook. Where'd she go? She's off. Now the nice thing about the warehouse is right now our fisher needs a fishing rod. So we can just roll up over here, throw a fishing rod in here, and Samara will grab it and she'll go charging off over towards the general direction of the fisher. There it is. Everything's just a little box. I swear this is going to look much neater when it's done. She's going to come over here. She's going to give the fishing rod to Davian. And we're going to get some more fish. Now I came over here to the builder's hut. And I selected an upgrade. You just pick it from the GUI. And when our gal here, Oakley, is done building this town hall, she'll upgrade her builder's hut. Now you can only upgrade them so much before you have to upgrade their houses. And once we upgrade houses, and maybe start thinking about a tavern also, we're going to be getting more colonists, which means we'll start to run the risk of barbarian attacks. Now they're not that bad. Or at least, some of the packs I played, they're not that bad in. We'll see what these are like. So at some point, Oakley leveled up, I'll show you. Like, it's now not just wooden is the only option. I think stone is probably our best bet. We could give her one of the silence gears, but I'm not sure that would work out very well. So we're going to give her some stone shovels. That's wonderful. I think we got our first mistake. We're going to cancel the build. Like, this should be up, this whole thing should be up one. I wondered. Fortunately, we caught it before it went too far. I would not have, especially the town hall, you don't want to tear it down and rebuild it once it's done. I hope the breaking this doesn't mess with the colony. It shouldn't. Alright. Okay, we're going to use the build tool. And where is it? Oh, we didn't pick it. Every time. Alright. Gotta learn these new mechanics. Okay, now let's get out of the way. Now, what we want to do, we want to flip it, first of all, I believe. We're going to get it lined back up where it's guides. We have some. Oh, there it is. Okay, okay. Okay, so we want it back. One more. So it's kind of right where it was, I believe. More or less right on top of itself, I think. Or close. Oh, that looks fancy. Too bad it doesn't look like that yet. Yeah, and we missed it. We missed it, so we're gonna just lift this up by one. And... well, hopefully we have a colony already. I hope I didn't just really mess everything up. Let's check out, let's see what Oakley wants.
Good day to you.
No guard towers. 1 to 20 stone bricks. Okay. Now, you might get fooled into thinking these are trapdoors. We got the waffle variant, and it looks like it's just one material, which makes things nice and simple. So let's see, which one is it? There it is. Now, she's building the level 2 version of her hut here. It's finally got some racks in, so she'll have some more storage space. That's gonna be good. Now, when she's done building the town hall, we're gonna want her to make a couple of guard towers. And we'll just need to make a bow to get 2 of the blocks. We're going to want to have the guard towers built before we go to 5 colonists. The barbarians probably aren't going to be that bad, but when you start getting them at 5. Now we want to be out on the corners for these guard towers, because these are going to expand our spot. Guard tower, here we go. Significantly. Okay, so we got alternative 1 and alternative 2. We'll start with 1. And that's pretty good. We're going to move it over just a little bit. And we're going to mark it. And we're going to set, what's her name up to build it. Now, I missed this, but at some point, our builder asked us for something called Builder's Goggles, which I don't know anything about, but I bet they're these. Let's see. Okay, we can make these. They do nothing. Alright, there she is.
I can help you with that.
Yes, here you are. We'll work on it.
Good day to you.
Alright, so it's finished. And the last thing she did was make this tree weird. Anyway, there are a couple of holes around. I think we can safely fill them in with dirt now that she's done. Now, after those guard towers are made, we're going to need to attract some new settlers. So we're going to want to make a tavern. We'll have to make ourselves a barrel here. There we go. Now our girl here is going to need some torches. So we're going to teach her some crafting recipes. We'll teach her that. Clear it. We're going to teach her sticks. How do I get this stuff out of here? I already forgot. Alright, we'll come right back here. Crafting. And finally, we got plenty of charcoal in the warehouse. So she'll be able to make her own torches. And that also gave us an advancement from Minecolonies to kind of signpost that. And I forgot to mention, you probably noticed that that was only a 2x2 crafting grid. You'll get access to 3x3 crafting grids for more advanced buildings. So right now, you know, the nice thing about Minecolonies is you set them to work. You can keep an eye on them with the clipboard and then do whatever else you need to do. Like we've kind of put more walls in the basement, put a temporary ceiling up there so it doesn't look just like, complete crap. All visible dirt's gone. And we should probably start working on making some furniture. But that's going to have to wait probably until between episodes. We've already seen handcrafted and cooking for blockheads and all that. So I'm going to do that and get this house going. And then we'll keep going with Minecolonies and probably get right back into Greg Tech. So thanks so much for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.